Hey beauties, welcome back to J-Rock Yoga. My name is Jess, and today in this short flow, I'll be taking you through a power flow that focuses a little bit on your core and lower body. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. You can hit the box below and you'll be notified every time I post new content. Without further ado, let's get flowing. All right, let's get started in our child's pose. Spread your knees nice and wide. Bring your big toes to come to touch. And then we're just gonna crawl your fingertips forward. Good, fingers spread nice and wide. Forehead can come to rest down on the mat. And let's just start to take a little bit of notice into your breath. Allow yourself to settle into this pose, settle into this moment. And just start to slow down. So whatever's happening later in the day or whatever's already happened, just allowing that to slowly release and find your full focus on your in-breaths and your out-breaths. Let's take a nice big inhale in through the nose, start to fill the lungs. Open your mouth. Another breath just like that, big breath in. Open your mouth, let go. Then close off your mouth and breathe in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, start to reach your arms nice and forward. And start to draw your body up to a nice tabletop. Good. We'll stack your shoulders right above your wrists. We'll find your hips stacking right above your knees. Notice if there's a little bit of an arch in the back. See if you could tuck in the low belly, almost like you could set kind of a cup on the back and it won't fall over. Good. And now press down through the hands, lifting up and out of the shoulders. Imagine just the armpits hugging in towards one another just a little bit. And as you inhale, let's lengthen your left leg back, toes facing the ground, flex the foot, and right arm reaches forward. Good. Let's hold here. Press down into the left hand, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, place the right hand down and then flex the left foot even stronger and place the ball mound of the left foot on the back of the mat. Good. Inhale, lean just a little bit forward. And as you exhale, press the heel back and press into the hands, feeling a nice deep stretch in the left calf. I love this stretch. Big breath in. And breath out. Let's do one more rock. Inhale forward. And then exhale, draw the heel towards the back of the mat. Press into the hands if you can take a little bit of extra tension. Big breath in. And exhale. Release the left knee down next to the right. Again, press into the hands so that you lift out of the shoulders and pull the low belly in. As you inhale, right leg reaches back and flex the toes down toward the earth. Pull the belly in. Left arm reaches forward. Press down more through the right hand, lifting up and out of your right shoulder. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, elbow to knee. Good. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, left hand comes down. Flex the right foot even more and place the ball mound of the right foot down, feeling that nice, juicy stretch in the back of the right calf. Good. We're going to inhale, lean the weight forward, and then exhale, lean it back to your degree, whatever feels good. Big breath in and out. Inhale, lean it forward, and then exhale, send it back. Nice deep calf stretch. Gorgeous. Good. Let's inhale the right knee back in line with the left and start to crawl the hands forward about 3 to 4 inches. Spread your finger bones really, really wide and root into your first and thumb knuckle. Again, armpits hugging in, feel the shoulders kind of broaden on the back. Inhale, tuck the toes, and as you exhale, lift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Good, so let's just notice here. I'm practicing in the morning. I'm not sure what time it is for you guys, but if you feel like you need to little walk out the dog, bend one knee, straighten the other. If you feel like you need stillness, then you go ahead and stay still. I'm all about finding what calls to you, right? So I'm your guide, but your body is the true leader. Make sure you're breathing nice and steady, nice and strong. Good. We'll slowly all meet back into stillness. Spread those finger bones nice and wide. Belly button in and up toward the spine. Lengthen. Big breath in and out. On your next inhale, let's look forward. And as you exhale, step or float your feet up toward the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms up over your head. Press down through the feet. Reach up, reach up. And as you exhale, hands drop into your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a short moment here to welcome in an intention for your practice and for your life today. What is it that you'd like to cultivate more of? Is it a feeling? Is it a physical thing? Is it something that you'd like to come to pass in your life? Whatever it is, take a mental vision of that and then feel what it would feel like for that to be true already in your body. What emotions would you feel? Would it be joy? Would it be peace? Contentment? Take a couple breaths with this and just allow that intention to seep throughout the body. We'll gently blink our eyes open, release our hands down by the sides, and we'll start to flow. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head, stretch nice and tall. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bow forward, and fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen it up. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank. Good, hold in your high plank. Take an inhale to glide forward. Belly tucks in, and as you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Good, untuck your toes. Fingertips are in line with the tops of the shoulder heads. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Pull the belly in. Shoulders together on the back. Exhale, chin to mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Lengthen it up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, cobra pose. Lengthen, hold this one. Pull belly button up toward the spine. And then exhale, release everything down. On your next inhale, let's lift into your upward facing dog. Press into the hands, lift knees and thighs up off the ground, pull belly button in and up to the spine, hug the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in through your nose and long breath out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let go of what needs to be gone. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale fully. And on the next inhale, gaze is forward. Exhale, step or lightly float your feet up toward the hands. Inhale, nice flat back, scoop your heart forward. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, stretch tall, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float back and lower down your way. Upward facing dog, inhale, shoulder blades hug, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few deep breaths here, nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Relax the back of your neck, unclench your teeth. On your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or lightly float your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, stretch nice and tall. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, sink the sitting bones down toward the heels and inhale your arms up toward the sky for a chair pose. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Maybe the toes lift up and off the ground. Sit back, the weight is in your heels. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float back and lower down halfway. Upward facing, inhale, open the heart. Downward facing, exhale. As you inhale, float your right leg up toward the sky. And as you exhale, pull your knee to your nose, round the spine. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step right foot between the hands. Back heel nice and flat, coming up for your warrior one position. Good. So take a notice. Ooh, got a little bug. The right knee is right over the ankle. Our bottom ribs are tucked in, and our fingertips really reach up toward the sky. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. And exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Good. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, warrior one, left foot steps forward, back heel nice and flat. Rise up, hold your warrior one. Bend the left knee nice and strong, bottom ribs tucking in. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, chaturanga. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Slow your breath here, breathe in and breathe out. Focused inhale, focused exhale. Good. On your next inhale, gaze is forward. Exhale, step or lightly float your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down deep in your chair, hold your chair. Beautiful breath in. Beautiful breath out. One more inhale, sit down an inch. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant the hands, step back and lower down. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. Inhale your right leg up toward the sky. And as you exhale, step the right foot forward for your warrior one position. Inhale takes you up. Now as you exhale, open to your warrior two. Inhale, let's flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, stretch and reach back. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back, you can take chaturanga or you can skip it if it's too much vinyasa. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhaling left leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step it forward. Rising for warrior one, inhale. On your exhale, open it, warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, stretch up and reach back. And as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step back, chaturanga or straight to down dog. Big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth. Let it go. On your next inhale, let's glide forward to a nice strong plank. And as you exhale, let's place the knees down, just like we did in the beginning of our practice. Good. So hands are right underneath the shoulders. Belly is tucked in. We're going to inhale to send the right leg back with the toes tucked, almost like we're going to go right into that calf stretch that we've been doing, right? And now, as you inhale, let's lift your right leg up to the sky. We're gonna try and keep the hips square, keep the core tucked in as much as we possibly can while lifting the leg. And as you exhale, I want you to think about pulling the right knee to the nose, pressing into the hands, and lifting up into a tiger curl. Good. So left knee is lifted. Good. Inhale, left knee down, right leg back up. Exhale, right knee to nose, lift the left, tiger curl. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tiger curl. One more. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, don't put the left knee down, right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee and rotate your hips open. Beautiful. Take a nice deep stretch here. And then inhale, float your right leg up straight. And exhale, step the right foot in between your hands for a low runner's lunge. Good. As you inhale, scoop the heart forward. And as you exhale, pull the belly up and off your thigh. We're going to inhale your left arm forward, thumb facing the sky, and right thumb right hand back, thumb facing the sky. So we have almost like a pulling sensation. The left arm is being pulled forward, the right hand is being pulled back. Our core is in nice and strong. And on your next inhale, how slow can you warrior two? Inhale it all the way up. And let your exhale settle you into this posture. Whew. All right, so again, our spinal column is long. We're really softening into the hips. Fierce gaze over the right middle finger. Beautiful. Let's take an inhale, flip the front palm and reverse. Holding here. If we want a little bit more, the left hand can wrap around the low back, reaching for the right inner thigh, drawing the right knee back out behind you. Nice, strong, strong legs. Let's take one more breath. And as you exhale, right forearm to right thigh, left fingertips up toward the sky, find your side angle posture. Good. Make sure we're not sinking into the right shoulder. Really lift up, reach with the left fingertips. Breath in. Breath out. Strong, grounded feet. Maybe you lift the toes. I believe in you. You can do it. Stay strong. Let's take one more breath in here. Exhale fully. And then inhale right back up to your warrior two. Settle, exhale. Inhale, flip the front palm straight in the right leg. Yes. And as you exhale, we're gonna make our way into triangle. Maybe you shorten the stance with the feet, but hips back a little bit, right fingertips forward. Find this length from hip to armpit first, and then right hand comes down to ankle, ground, block, whatever works for you. Little baby micro bend in the right knee, press into the ball mound of the right big toe, and now just breathe. Where can you find length? All the limbs are shooting away from the center line. Breath is full and strong. Beautiful, pressing down and rooting into your foundation. Let's take one more breath in. And as you exhale, bend your right knee. Frame your right foot with your hands. Step back, high plank. You got it, optional vinyasa. And we'll all meet in down dog. Beautiful, big breaths in. Beautiful, big breaths out. On your next inhale, let's glide forward, nice strong plank. And as you exhale, place the knees down on the ground. Shoulders are stacked above the wrist. Make any adjustments you need. Inhale, lift the left leg back and place the ball mound back, just like we did in the beginning for our calf stretch. Core is tucked in as much as you can. Shoulders are really lifted and armpits hugged in as well. Now, strong foundation in the hands. Inhale, left leg lifts up. And as you exhale, press into the hands, pull left knee to the nose, right knee lifts, tiger curl. Good. If you need to adjust, adjust. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, tiger curl, lift that right knee. Good. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, pull it in. You got it. Inhale, back. Exhale, tiger curl. Last one, inhale back. Exhale, tiger curl. Keep the right knee lifted this time, press into the shoulders. Inhale, left leg comes all the way up and back. Exhale, bend your left knee and rotate your hips open for a little scorpion tail stretch. Wrap your left armpit down and in. You could bend the right knee if you need. Good. Whew. Inhale, straighten your left leg. And as you exhale, pull the left knee forward, step left foot in between the hands. Low runner's lunge, inhale to the fingertips. Exhale, pull the belly in and up off your thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Keep the body parallel like you're being pulled. It's opposite action in the arms, shoulder blades together. Good, belly stays off the thigh if you can, inner thighs hug together. How slow can you warrior two with your inhale? On your exhale, we settle. Very good. We should start to feel warm by now. We should start to be feeling our legs, nice softness into the hips. Open chest. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Stretch it up and stretch it back. And if you want a little bit more, the right hand will wrap around, reaching for your left inner thigh, maybe pulling the left knee back behind you. Good, slowly come back to your warrior two. We're gonna make our way to our side angle. Left arm down, right arm all the way up to the sky. So notice not to sink into the left shoulder, pull up and out, reach up with the right fingertips. Don't lose that nice deep bend in the left knee. If we're struggling, we so often want to straighten that leg, which is okay, but just be wary. You know, if you've got the strength and energy, then go ahead and go for it. Keep that nice deep bend. Good, breath in. Reach up, breath out. And then we're gonna inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle. And then inhale, reverse it, straighten your left leg, gorgeous. On your exhale, we're gonna walk the back foot in just a little bit, shortening the stance, and make your way all the way to triangle. So really reach, lengthen that left side body, and then left hand down, right arm comes up toward the sky. Tuck the bottom right ribs in, reach the right hand up. Breath in, and breath out. Inhale, and exhale. On your next inhale, bend into the left knee. And exhale, plant the hands. Step it back, high to low plank, or straight to down dog. Big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. On your next inhale, let's shift your gaze forward. And as you exhale, step or lightly float your feet up to the hands. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees. Tuck in the bottom ribs. And then just lift the right feet off the ground, right foot off the ground, right knee into chest. Flex the toes up toward the sky. As you inhale, let's lean it forward and gracefully step the right foot back into your crescent lunge. Good. Take a breath. And as you exhale, keep the left knee bent. Slowly step back to chair. Good. Inhale, left leg lifts. And then slowly with control, float it back into your lunge. Inhale, reach up. Right knee stays bent. Exhale, step back into your chair. Good. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, step it back into your lunge. Inhale for length. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it back into your lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, step it back into chair. Hold your chair for 5, 4, sit down lower, 3, squeeze your inner thighs, 2, and 1, stand tall, big breath in, open your mouth. Good, inhale right back into your chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, slowly lower, slowly lower. Slow, slow, slow. Really, really slow. Really, really slow, reach the arms forward. Good, keep lowering. Hollow the belly, hollow the belly, hollow the belly, and hollow the belly. Good, come all the way down. Send your legs straight up toward the sky. Good, if you want to take a moment here and just appreciate the floor, appreciate your back being on the ground. Whew, did a nice little flow, got everything moving and grooving. That's beautiful. Then pull the knees into your chest. Good, give yourself a little hug. Lift head and shoulders off the ground and make sure that the neck is nice and long. Hollow out through the belly so the core is doing a lot of work here. As you inhale, arms back behind you, legs out in front, and as you exhale, hollow tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. 5 more. I believe in you. Inhale. Exhale. For 4. And in. For 3. And in. For 2. Really reach. And in. Last one. And pull it in all the way down. Good work. Whew. Let's take a quick happy baby. Grabbing the outer edges of the feet. Oop, I gotta roll my microphone a little up. Take the outer edges of the feet and pull the knees down. Send the heels up toward the sky. Pull the low belly down toward the mat. Gently tuck your chin. Breath in. And breath out. Good, and then we're gonna slowly place the feet back down on the mat. And have your fingertips almost, or they can either graze the backs of your heels or they almost graze the backs of the heels. Palms down. Lengthen the crown of the head back. Lift the toes. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, just lift up through the hips, finding your bridge pose. Good. Notice that the knees don't splay way out. They hug in. They're not touching, but there's a gentle magnetism. We're rooted through the shoulders, so there's no pressure on the neck. Breath in and breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower it down. Good. Let's take another one. Now we're going to stay up. Inhale, let's lift. Press through the heels. Very good. Think about those glutes working. The toes can lift. Think about dragging the heels back toward the shoulders and lifting the rib cage way up. Steadying your breath. If you'd like, you can come to wheel pose, inhaling arms up, exhaling hands by ears, and then inhaling, lifting the whole body into your back bend. Think of that gentle magnetization still. Breath in and breath out. If you're in wheel, slowly come down, but we're gonna meet in bridge. So don't let the bum hit the ground. Walk the shoulders back, and let's keep the hips lifted for another 5. Toes lift, 4. Breathe steady, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your glutes down. Slowly walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat and let the knees drop in. Take your arms into cactus, give them a little break. Big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Steady focus, steady effort. Beautiful. Welcome your intention back into your practice. Take a moment here. I'm going to slowly wake up our fingertips. And gently bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself big love, big hug. We're going to find our way back up to downward facing dog. So you can either rock and roll like a little ball, make your way through a vinyasa, or just plant the hands, step it back, maybe you roll to one side, whatever works for you. Once you make your way there, inhale your right leg up to the sky, and then exhale, draw the right knee forward, coming in for your half pigeon, extending your left knee back. I like to keep my knee more in the center of the mat because it's a little bit less pressure on the right glute attachment. If you like your shin parallel, you can go ahead and work that. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold forward. We're just going to take a few moments here with just our breath. We want to keep our breath nice and slow, nice and steady. If your mind wanders, just come on back to your breathing. And then we're going to slowly make our way back up. Beautiful. Press into the hands, downward facing. And in your own time, we'll float your left leg up to the sky and draw the left knee forward for your half pigeon. Right knee gently slides back. Lifting up on your inhale, crown of head up to the sky. And as you exhale, all the way down. And just notice if the mind wanders away. I practice outside, so I've got a lot of noises going on. I think we have a power washing house and a tree getting cut down. So it's always our work to come back to the present moment. We can't control what's going on around us. We can't control the sounds. We can't control other people's actions or behaviors, but we can control our reactions. We can allow ourselves to know that we are not our emotions, they're visitors. And if we ride the wave and we feel them through, honor them, they always pass, and we're left with a calm, peaceful inner self. It's when we hop on the emotion and we take that long twisting car ride with it that we get a little bit tripped up. So just allow yourself today, if you feel like you're getting a little bit distracted, to come back to the sound of your breath and give yourself permission to come back as many times as you need to. It's a lifetime practice. Slowly come all the way up. And this time we're gonna roll onto your left hip. Send the right leg out in front of you, left leg out in front of you, and make your way once again to your back. Very good. We'll take our arms out to a nice T, widen the feet to mat width, and then gently place the hips to the right and drop your knees to the left, gazing over the right hand. Big breath in. Big exhale. The hard work is done. Inhale, come on back to center, gently shifting hips to the left as the knees drop over to the right. Gaze to the left. Little supine twist. And just thanking yourself for practicing today and showing up on your mat for your mental, your spiritual, your physical health. A little pat on the back for you for giving yourself some love. Slowly come on back to center. We're going to lengthen our legs out and lengthen our arms out. Get some blocks. Preparing for the final posture. Let the toes drop out and let the palms flip up in your receptive mudra. Shoulder blades just slowly drop open. Inhale. And then let it go as you exhale. And again, maybe it comes back, but we let it go with each breath, whatever your it is. And we give up just 1% of our hold. The less we hold, the more open we can be to our life. Savasana, take rest. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little power flow. If you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. The button's right below. I put out new content every single week. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, my handle is @jrockyoga. And if you'd like to visit my website for longer flows, they're rentable, you can purchase them. I have ebooks, recipes, blog posts. It's jrockyoga.com, and all of that is linked in the description box. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you next week.